Here today, no Syrian has ever busted down my door. No Syrian has ever tried to take my rights. No Syrian has ever hurt me. So when the government says, hey, let's go bomb those people, I say no. I say no thanks. Come back when you have a better idea. There are a lot of better ideas out there. There are better ways to do this. Often when we try and help countries, we end up leaving a lot more people dead who we were supposed to help than alive. The fact is, we have very few enemies in Syria right now. Very few. But make no mistake, when you bomb a man's home and kill his family, that mild-mannered barber or engineer or accountant becomes your enemy forever. We don't need any more enemies. Violence begets violence. The system that we have of our aggressive foreign policy continues to create more violence around the world. That translates into our own domestic policy, where we now have militarized police on our streets, people being arrested for nonviolent crimes, because we're forgetting what makes us great as a nation. Violence begets violence. This policy of aggression and militaristic force affects us here domestically as well. We've got to stop this cycle of aggression. We should follow the Constitution. The Founding Fathers, in their wisdom, said that Congress had to authorize force. Congress was the final decider of war. Sometimes people forget the Constitution did not set up democracy. It set up a republic. And in that, we recognize rights first, not mob rule, rights first, human rights first. It's that moral tradition that we have that is ingrained in the fiber of who we are that makes us recognize that we need to change these aggressive foreign policies. You know, 50 years ago this week, a great man gave a speech. He said he had a dream. There's a lot of people right now who have a dream. There are families, men and women and children in Syria who have a dream, a simple dream. They want to live to next week. They want to live to next year and beyond. They do not want to be incinerated by one of our American bombs. Martin Luther King also said, there comes a time when silence is betrayal. He said that in reference to the Vietnam War. This group here today is not silent. We are not betraying our country. We are standing together. Green Rainbow Party members, libertarians, Republicans, Democrats, liberals, conservatives, people of all faiths and all backgrounds standing together, united against war to uphold the greatest values of Martin Luther King, the greatest values of this country, the values of peace. Thank you very much.